Check this out. Water boils at 212 degrees. Cakes, they bake at 350. Wood for those s'mores, they burn at 575 degrees. And glass, it melts at 900 degrees. But a sparkler burns at 1200 degrees. Sparklers are a staple on the 4th of July. Teresa Knops, Winston-Salem Fire Department educator, she is with us right now. You know, I think we all just grew up with sparklers and they just don't seem very dangerous, but you have stats that say otherwise.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, more than a third of the emergency department visits every year are children, and particularly the ages of 5 and 9. And that's typically when we start seeing them holding sparklers. If you have so we just don't want you to give them to young children. If you have older children who you believe are mature enough to handle the sparklers safely, then do so under closed adult supervision and with no horseplay or running.
Okay, so that is the way to kind of do it. Again, you can hand them to the older kids. You got to have kind of a talk with them a little bit first.
Absolutely, yes. About the dangers, particularly with when the sparkler, if it hits your skin, it's going to cause a very serious burn.
Okay, so the American Fireworks Standard Laboratory Report, we want to show that because we have some video of that goes with this, and it's got some different kinds of stats and things. So let's bring that up there. All right, this laboratory report from last year had all kinds of stats and information. There is a fireworks related fatalities list for 2024, and in this, 4 were identified as misuse, and they detail a 35-year-old shooting off fireworks, holding them in his hands, the firework exploding into his chest. The next 3 reports detail how adults were actually launching the fireworks from the tops of their heads. I got to tell you, Teresa, I think when you see something like this, you almost don't believe that actually happens.
No, and all of those things are preventable, and there are safe ways that you can have fireworks at home. If you have fireworks at home, you want to have a garden hose or a bucket of water nearby. You want to light your fireworks on a flat, dry surface. And you only want to light one at a time and then move back quickly into a safe distance. You don't want any part of your body over the firework when you're lighting the fuse. You don't want to relight a firework that didn't ignite the first time you lit it. And you definitely don't want to put your fireworks in a glass or a metal container to light them. And then very, very important is that when you are done with the fireworks, you douse them thoroughly with water before you put them in the trash can.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of different people say they got hurt because they tried to light the firework, it didn't quite go off, and then they step over it kind of looking to see what's going on with it.
Absolutely. If that firework does not light, just leave it be. Don't try and ignite it. Don't put any of your body over it because it could inadvertently ignite after you have made that first attempt. So just leave it alone and move away to another flat, dry surface.
All right, and so when you say that, not in your yard, somewhere on
No.
like a driveway or something of that nature if you're going to be doing
Yes.
any of these things at home.
Absolutely not in the grass. No. And make sure you have that water, access to water near you, and a first aid kit, of course, as well. And if something does happen, if a small fire starts or someone is burned, please do not hesitate to call 911.
All right, and so, you know, I also heard a story about how these kids were playing with firecrackers and they lit like one of the backyard trees on fire, that kind of thing. I like when you said don't hesitate to call 911. I think a lot of people try and get the garden hose to kind of put it out.
No, let us put it out. Call 911 first. And if you feel like you can put it out, do so. But if not, we are on our way.
All right. A lot of people will be grilling this time of year as well. And so we always want to make sure that people know, hey, if it does happen to have a few drops of rain out there, we don't want you pulling that grill anywhere under any kind of like easement or a garage.
Absolutely not, because the radiant heat from the grill will catch all of those different things that can catch on fire. It will catch those on fire. Also, please be very careful when you're lighting a grill. Don't go back inside and spend time inside. Stay outside with that grill. We also recommend that you have a fire extinguisher near your grill as well.
And I think to myself, most people have a fire extinguisher. It's somewhere underneath their cabinet, maybe under the sink somewhere. Where should our fire extinguishers be just in our house?
So you want your fire extinguisher near an exit. For example, I have mine in our laundry room that leads out to the back of the house. I also have one on the patio because we have several grills. So you definitely want to put what could possibly catch on fire and an exit between you and the fire extinguisher. Very important.
Gotcha. You want to be able to get out of the fire.
Yep.
One more quick
Yes.
thing. I saw something, another fire department post this about they went to a house fire and almost all the rooms looked fantastic except for the one room that did not have the door closed.
Absolutely. No, it costs absolutely nothing. That's mine and yours favorite lines is that it costs absolutely nothing to close your door when you go to sleep at night. Keep that smoke out.
Keep the smoke out, give you time to get out and get away from that fire. Well, we thank you so much. We appreciate you. I know that you will be busy over the next few days or so.